Good morning, good night, and good evening, my loyal subscribers and followers. Today I've got some Bourgogne footage. As you guys admit, when I made that video, Bourgogne Learning the Basics, I said I would bring you more advanced guides on Bourgogne. So we got some really good display of Bourgogne for you. We're teamed up with Inactivity, Poison, Bourgogne, Hindenburg, Napoli, and Shimakaze versus the Holland, Mino, Smolensk, Poison, GK, and FDR, which is commanded by YOLO K. Still YOLO. So that was the one player that scared me the most. Still YOLO. It may not be as good as the higher ones, but the name still invokes fear. Now, I was thinking, okay, we're going to go this way, but then I thought, I didn't really know what to do. I was trying to figuring it out as I was going, and then I saw that most of our team was going this way. So I was like, you know what? We're with the CV, and we're gonna have to do a limit training just to be safe. The Smolensk on their team is the only one that's going off of his own. His other team is going to seed. And I can see the FDR's planes coming in. I can see them coming in. Without a doubt. Now I do take a shot at the Mino to try to see if I can get a good shot on him. The Bourgogne, the CV is coming in. I don't know if he's trying to spot, what's he trying to do. I wasn't going to take the risk. So I turn into him. By that time, I'm already committed to the turn. And I'm thinking, well, my whole team's going that way. I'm going to go this way and see what I can do. I might die, I might not. But we don't die. I rarely ever show you guys footage of me dying. A few times. Such as the lightning, how to waste your health. That was one of the few times. But you see, I'm all alone now. Their CV could easily strike me. And it's an FDR. That thing hurts when it hits BBs. So I'm aware that the FDR could solo me out. Now see, the Mino has showed up. Mino's right there. And I see he's laying a smoke screen. I'm waiting for him literally to stop. He disappears, and then I shoot. I'm like, okay. Maybe we'll get a good shot. And we get triple Citadel, 42,000 on him. 42,000. That Mino has to burn super heal. It was close to a devastating strike. It was close. Again, see, I am all out here on my own. The CV could easily focus me. But our Nakamov is doing a really good job of hurting those battleships down there. You saw that he did hit the Poison, and he took, looks like about 20k off of it with those skip bombs. So I'm glad he's out there helping. And I put about a 7k on him. Not much, not too much. Now we know the Holland is over here too. We know he's over here. That actually really hurt, that 18,000. Again, you know, we're completely isolated. The CV could easily strike us. Our CV comes in to at least help us on the Holland, so we have spotting. It turns out our CV is outplaying their CV. So clan name tags aren't always threatening, per se. But I am aware that Holland could come around and YOLO torp me. If the Holland landed all 10 torps, well, without my DCB, I might survive, but I would probably be dead, more than likely. Or significant enough where one shot would kill me. So I leave this area anticipating that he's coming out to torp me. I'm looking at that and anticipating that. But I find something else that I was not expecting. I was expecting to see him right around this corner. But then I see the Mino pop up right in the middle. So I switched to AP. He took a 30k, 40k salvo from us. He had to burn his super heal. But he's still at half health now. I aim for the bow because I do overmatching. Shots out. And 2 citadels, and we delete him in first blitz. So that was the devastating strike. And that puts us up to 77,000. Now I load HE again. And then look what else comes back into view. Mr. Holland. That literally shoots, and he doesn't take any evasive maneuvers. We blow up both of his torp tubes. Both of his torp tubes are gone. That Holland is, well, useless now. He has lost all his offensibility purposes. His torp tubes are gone. And we do take pot shots. I'm not a fan of shooting HE in a Bourgogne, but I don't, say, oh, it's mean. I do admit that it does have an effectiveness. I just don't like to use it that often, but I will make an exception in competitive modes. Now see, I've been the only one on this flank. The team has to, it basically draws fire from my allies because they have to worry, because the enemy team has to worry about me shooting him. So we're, again, it's setting up those cross shots. The CV is coming back in. That Poison hasn't had much fun this game. He's lost 60,000 of his health. And I have HE loaded because I can burn this Poison. And I know he's basically DCP because the CV already struck him once. So I can just burn him at this point. That's one fire, that's permanent. Yes, he does have secondaries that overmatch and hurt my armor, but I'm not totally worried. And then you see that I pop my reload booster, and I just start laying down fire on him. I am showing him a pretty hefty broadside, but I'm not totally worried. There's another fire. As long as I angle in just a little bit, and don't get caught in a crossfire by the Kerr first, I'm fine, I'm gonna live. CV comes in, and he lands a beautiful torp strike, and then my salvo picks it up. So right there, we go up basically to 110,000. I pop my speed boost so I can get around this rock, because originally I was going to go for a ram. I was going to go for the ram, absolutely, because I was like, I wanted to be sure. I have AP loaded just because. Watch what the CV spots right there. He's going to find something else there. Mr. Holland gets spotted again. The Holland that has no torps is no threat. Though when I was playing this, I didn't know his torp tubes got busted. I thought he lost one torp tube. I didn't see he got both of them blown out. Beautiful HE salvo. Boom! Detonate him and devastrike him. Now it's literally just this Kerr first left. And I have AP. I have a reload in 30 seconds. The Kerr first is a threat. He has more health than I do. But with the CV coming in, plus me, it's no threat. And then he's taking secondaries from the Napoli. And the Napoli's shooting him. I'm not worried. I know I'm safe. He doesn't shoot me, he shoots the Napoli. Which was probably his mistake. If he had waited, he probably could have got a beautiful salvo on me. But then I put a beautiful 21k salvo into him. And that jumps me up to 180,000. I've killed half their team. And it wasn't just pick-me-up kills. Well, the Poison was probably a pick-me-up kill. But 3 of the kills, I basically did the majority of the damage. And we're so close to our Kraken. We're so close. Because the CV is right there. Our Kraken is so close. I pop my reload booster. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe not. We do 4 cat 1000 to it. Shots coming in, and Napoli steals it just before our salvo was able to get there. So we missed our Kraken just by a few seconds, but it's okay. We're happy with that damage. We basically slaughtered this team. Our carrier helped out a lot, but we did a huge portion of the work. Let's be honest. Their only DD was basically rendered ineffective extremely quickly. The Mino, which I thought would probably be a radar Mino, because we have seen those, was deleted. So 2 of their ships were basically deleted extremely quickly or reduced to 0 effectiveness. And their battleships couldn't stay out in the open because the Nakhimov would farm them down. And the Smolensk, well, Smolensk didn't really help his team at all. But let's look at the final stats. That was a tough match. Nah, not really. That was an easy match, wasn't it? I mean, it's bronze, so you expect that there won't be as good as players. But still, you expect some, fight. But double devastating strike, high first blood, and a high caliber, 4 kills. We barely missed our Kraken, barely. Had we had all 3 guns on with that reload booster, we probably could have had our Kraken, but we didn't get it, which is unfortunate, but a very beautiful display. 187,000, over 500,000 credits made. Times of team score, 2,300 base XP. Damage-wise, 70,000 to Mino, 57,000 to Kerfers, 31,000 to Poison. A good amount of that was in fire, and then 22,000 to their Holland. He lost his first torpedo tube, was blown up, and then we blew the second one up and we detonated him. And then the CV for the last 4,000. But all the targets that we killed were literally on our side. And in terms of damage taken to us, yeah, we lost about half of our health, but we didn't even feel all that damage till we actually encountered the Kurt first. And he didn't really do much to us. I mean, we were to heal back a fair amount of it, but we weren't really affected by it. And then in terms of, credits, we made over 500,000, 1,000 free XP, and a little bit of commander XP. And then for our actual commander, a good profit of 10,000. So that was really great. A good match.